I just smacked my face so hard. I didn't okay. Hey guys, so about that town. Yes. Alright, howdy boyos. Welcome back to War Room. We just finished the first part, and we now have been tasked with doing a sort of recon on one of the next sectors. Obviously, we'll have new villages, new missions, new stuff for us to do. So I figured before we jump into that, we can take a look at the entire world map, because there is quite a large map ahead of us here. Now, also, I remember the devs talking about Steam Workshop support. I haven't heard them talk about it in a while, so I don't want to get too hyped about it, but I could really use a couple mods. One of them, obviously, in my personal opinion, would be to change the names of some of the vehicles, because Tin Can, doesn't really mean much to me. Striker means something to me. For example, Wild Boar, again, doesn't really mean something to me. Mad V does mean something to me. So maybe we could have small things like that. Or I was thinking, this is set in Afghanistan, right? Like the terrain and stuff is all kind of there. What if you set this in, like, I don't know, we could say Syria, and then you replace the American stuff with Russian stuff, and you just basically got Syrian Warfare 2.0. Like the game, the game, Syrian Warfare. It's a great game, by the way, I should add, and I should play that some more. But now we're getting off the content. Anyway, I just figured I'd throw that in there. Obviously, there is still the very big possibility of Workshop being added to this game. And obviously we can see small mods like, just renaming certain things so they're a little bit more realistic, to seeing maybe entire faction overhauls or even new maps. I'm not sure if there's an editor for this game or how it's going to work. I haven't really looked into necessarily what the devs have planned post-release. I gotta say, this game came out a lot sooner than I thought. I mean, it feels like just a couple months ago when I played this game for the first time. Obviously now we're playing it on the release build. And also, if you're new here, I will link the previous episode in the description. You want to check it out from the beginning. I did kind of skip over the tutorial in the very first episode I did. Actually, let's pause this. Can we send a patrol out just real quick? Let's do just 2 light infantry. We'll do 2 light infantry on each route, maybe. Can we do that? And then we can do new patrol. 2 light infantry on route 3. And new patrol, 2 light infantry on route 2. There we go. We're going to send 3 patrols out. I think that's not a bad idea because we haven't done all of the routes in a long time. I think we've only really done 1, so it wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, looks like our drone is about to start, scanning the area. I'm assuming it'll take a little while for it to actually, give us a view or anything. And at 11 o'clock here, they're going to start leaving the base. And again, you can see the little... I'm going to zoom in here. There's a little tiny bar there that's going to start filling up over time. Let's go to full time, I guess, and have our patrol. These are the guys actually that fought in the last battle, and if you remember, at the very end with the defended village, it wasn't really that hard. As you can see, it's slowly filling up the bar so we can have access to this territory relatively soon. We're going to see 6 light infantry units leaving the base, all going on separate patrol routes, and this way we'll hopefully keep the base safe. If there is anything that goes on, we can always, send out some of our IED vehicles. I guess what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and skip time a little bit, because we are obviously going to have to wait a long time for this. I'm not sure where all my other patrols are. Did they all just go the same way? I'm really confused. They might have gone the same way. But let's see what happens if I skip ahead. It's going to go full speed, because we have to wait for this for a little while. Okay, they're starting to split off now. Okay, there we go. Okay, we can see our routes, sort of. That's good. So we're going to just keep securing the area. If an ID does pop up, we'll send our vehicle out, but I think it'll be relatively okay. We can go back to more or less normal time. No, we'll go a little bit faster, because it's not 100% there yet. And there she goes. Okay, so we got an old Soviet base found. Let's pause this for a second. We found an old Soviet base. We can transform it to a forward operating base. So this is our main operating base, or MOB. And then we have FOB, which is a forward operating base. If we couldn't find one, we could have built one ourselves. We should have done that in one of the other sectors. Send your men to capture the base. Expect insurgent resistance. After we capture the FOB, they will automatically relocate there. Okay, I don't know if we want to really send everyone to the FOB, but we can just send some guys there. Let's send a drone over. And I'm not sure, population about 100, population about 450. Send a drone here too. Do we only get two? We only get 2 drones. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. It was just what the hell is happening? But now everything's popping up right now. Okay, so this is the old base. We'll capture that. Let's take a look at this drone first, because I mean, I'm not sure if the town is on the way there, but it does make sense to me personally to get eyes on first, you know, on the route or on nearby villages. I mean, if I see like 19 technicals here, I might consider attacking this before I attack the old Soviet base. Obviously, the old Soviet base being a thing, I guess, from the Soviet-Afghan War. I mean, the Soviets were in Afghanistan from 79, like very late 79 to I think mid to late 1989 when they eventually left the area. Looks like there is a lot of signatures, but no hostile intent. So what we could do is we'll return this drone and then send that one there. Ah, perfect. Okay, he's going to go check that out. And in the meantime, I really want to do one thing real quick. All right, now take a look at the other town that was on the way, or, well, in the way, sort of on the way, in the way, you know what I'm saying. And it doesn't seem like there's anything super crazy going on here. Just a bunch of villagers, you know, going, basically just, oh, that looks like a cool building. It almost reminds me of an Arma building. Is it? That kind of looks like an Arma building. I don't know if you guys know which one I mean, but there's a very specific building in Arma 3, which has the same sort of design. I'm not sure if it is the same building, but it really reminds me of it. Now I'm saying that, that tower reminds me of it as well. Okay, I don't know, sure. Let's forget what we saw there and just continue on. I don't think there's anything else here, though, really, that you know, piques our interest other than the potential Arma 3 buildings used in this game. We'll return our drone, and then we'll take a look at the Soviet base over here. I'm not sure what to expect. They might have armor. I mean, I don't really think they've left a bunch of like heavy equipment behind. It does note that there's veteran insurgents. This town has basically been sort of abandoned. There is indeed about, what is it, like 20-ish foot mobiles? I don't see any civilians. There's heavy and veteran insurgents over here, though. But I don't see... Okay, well, there's an RPG guy right there, or he's like a machine gun or something. Okay, so what's the drone fuel on there? Actually, we can just keep it up, and then we'll assign mission. Let's take a look. We could... Well, we're going to need vehicles. I don't want to do that again. So let's send the Armadillo ×2. That's 2 infantry. We'll send Wild Yak or Blaster. Which one is better? I mean, Blaster or Wild Yak has more health. So we'll send Wild Yak. We'll send 2 tin cans, which means we can... that's 2 strikers. Actually, let's send a Bison XL instead of a tin can. So that's, what, 2, 4, 6 infantry. So let's send, I don't know. We've got some veteran infantry in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start capturing of the base. So you're going to send out the units there. I've sent that mine or IED unit mainly because I'm trying that way to prevent them from, you know, having mines on the road and that costing my convoy, like, you know, health. I guess we actually take a look at the convoy right here. If we want to pause, well, not pause the game, but we can just take a look at the drone feed. Because actually, the entire map is obviously visible. It's just that you can only look at it when the drone's above it. But if you send a unit somewhere on the way there, you can actually spectate them via the drone screen. Not that it, I guess, doesn't really do anything. I think it just looks really cool. All right, here's our convoy. So we got Wild Yak up front, covered by 2 Humvees, a Striker, and one of those large MRAPs. And I think this will be a pretty decent... What is this thing armed with? Is it a Mark 19? Kind of hard to tell. It looks like it might be the Mark 19. Really hard to tell at the moment. But yeah, we have a bunch of... this is really cool. So basically, we could potentially follow these guys all the way. Like, that would probably take us a good while. But you can basically, they concede, you could follow them all the way to their objective. We're not going to do that. We're going to go return to drone. and we're going to go ahead and speed up the time a little bit because there's no way for us to, well, we could, but look how long that would take. We would literally have been, I could have gone AFK for about like 30 minutes for it to actually drive there. We're almost there. We're just passing that little patrol. That's fine. We're going to pass this village. I think it was secure. I'm just happy I've got the IED vehicle up front. That's going to protect, you know, obviously the convoy. Now, the thing is, I don't know if we use any heavy equipment on the FOB, whether that's a bad thing for us. Because I don't want to obviously destroy the infrastructure. So what we could do, oh, there's our convoy. Look, it's actually coming in on the map. So we could potentially use like A-10 strikes on this now. So let's call in, let's see, Vulture looks like it might be heavy. Hog is the strafing run. So why don't we just do that? Why don't we just do this straight across, 40 seconds. Oh, that might, hopefully this isn't going to destroy everything. Moab would definitely have. Ghost Raider looks scary. Crow looks like it has heavy missiles. I should have used gunmetal. Oh, didn't mean to call that in. Oops, I thought that was okay. So, I wish there was a little bit better explanation there of what each thing does. Like, it should tell you, like, is it a strafing run? Is it a rocket run? Is it a call-in? Like the Apache in the previous episode, you don't call it in on a specific place. You just call it in, and then it, you know, it gets to the destination and it starts blasting boyos into the sky. Let's take a look at this from thermal cam. Get about 7 seconds left on the strike. Hopefully it doesn't destroy the entire FOB. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be inbound here. Wow. We just leveled 20 dudes. Holy crap. That is... Wow. Okay, well, hopefully gunmetal doesn't come in and, you know, destroys everything. That would be really sad. I'm really hoping it doesn't just, you know, what if there's an AC-130 that just flies over and just starts fucking blowing shit up with the 40 mils or 105s. All right, we're deploying infantry from the Striker. The MVs are moving up. We got the MRAP and the mine-laying vehicle. Obviously, or the mine-diffusing vehicle. It's a very good thing that he's sort of staying in the back. He just looked really cool. But yeah, it's a good thing he's staying more in the back because we don't really need him up front right now. Infantry is pushing up. I mean, that was brutal. That is really the eyes in the sky right there, causing just insane amount of damage. And I mean, I've seen quite a bit of the gun cams from Apaches and stuff on, like, I mean, Life Leak back in the day, and there's like Reddit combat footage now. That's actually very interesting sometimes to take a look at. So you get a different perspective on things. That guy got blasted. But I cannot imagine, like, okay, I cannot imagine fighting a war to begin with. I'm not going to say I've ever been at war, and I prefer not to. But can you imagine fighting a war and there's just kind of like what's been happening? Maybe I shouldn't bring that up, but between Armenia and Azerbaijan, there's just, you can't do anything against a drone coming out of the sky and just hitting you. Or, you know, a drone calling in artillery, or a drone calling in airstrikes, or a drone calling in, you know, any sort of called in fire. Please kill him before the gunmetal comes in. I don't want to know what it is. I do not want to know what it is. I don't want to do, oh, there it is. What is it? What is that? Oh, it's just another Apache. Okay, please kill the guy. Please don't let it rocket everything. Oh no. Oh no, there's this one dude left. I don't want him. I don't know if we can destroy the base. I don't know if that's a possibility, but I feel like it might be. Okay, well, you know, it was a success. We did get it. Okay, so we can do patrols and hearts and mines in the same sector. So that's why you have to capture more FOBs or build them. And I guess we didn't lose anyone in the process, which is awesome. So the drone, you can return to base. Let's pause this again. Let me read. Each FOB needs supplies. Every day our main base is resupplied to max. Okay, so basically I have to divert supplies from the main base to other bases around. Okay. Okay, well, thank you. That was the introduction. I guess that we now try and figure out what to do with these guys. So we're going to send them back. And then we're going to try and figure out, okay, garrison. Well, I don't know how to garrison people here. Relocate. Okay, this is good. It's where I want it to be. So who do we want to put here? We might want to just, like, put, These wild boars, not a wolves. So one wolf, one wild boar, one bison. I think wild boar might take 2. Okay, that's 3 infantry. So that's 6. And then maybe we'll also dispatch a blaster and a tin can with 1 more infantry. No, maybe this is a lot. So wait, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 3. Maybe we'll take the bison. Maybe we'll take the tin can back. I really want to keep the striker there. Well, we'll send the blaster out, and then we'll just have to relocate. So they should be heading over to that other base here any moment, and then we've secured this area. So now we could start sending out. I guess we'll send a drone to Dahan Ev. I can't pronounce that. Not even gonna try. That's gonna be offensive to people. And I think this way we have actually gained some more HQ trust. As you can see, we have to go and get the other 9 sectors. Or I guess totally there's 9. I think there's, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 9 sectors total. We've got 2. We've got to obviously do recon on them and stuff. But I'm kind of afraid if we do recon on them, it might cause... Oh, it paused it for me. Okay, good. I figured it might cause the game to, like, progress more than I want to, necessarily. Let's see. So intelligence has acquired information on the Ghost. He's a trusted leader of the trusted man of the insurgent leader. Okay, so they don't like that. They don't like that, and they okay. That's I don't know. Do I have any money? I do not have any money. I don't think so. I can't do buy information. Sanctions and arrest is not going to feel okay. So this is basically you lose. But I can't do either of these unless I can go negative. We're going to have to do sanctions and arrests, basically, because I don't have any money. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how to get money so far. Looks like we have our drone over another town. So let's take a look. In the meantime, we're going to move our guys between the FOBs and or the mob and the FOB. Maybe we can actually see if there's anything else I can do there. Oh, that's very bright. It hurts my eyes. Doesn't look like there is a lot to do over here. A very simple little town here. No, is that a... It's just a civilian who just looks really big because of the thermal. Okay, looks like we're good. We're going to just cancel this, return to base. And I think we might want to... Okay, when these guys get to the destination, we'll send out a Hearts and Minds mission and a patrol. What that is, you know, once they actually get there. It's going to take a while. It's actually a good thing I even send an IED vehicle with them. That way, if they do stumble upon an IED, it wouldn't be that bad. Okay, damn it. Oh, I thought that was an IED. Okay, whew. We have... Okay. We have to investigate a compound, so we're going to send a drone over there. Now, luckily, that's right next to where I'm actually sending, you know, a large part... Well, I say a large part. Sending a small expeditionary force, so... Let's take a look. This one patrol, I don't like the ones that I can't see. I think it's because they're in like a dark zone over here, and they're just like hidden from my sight, so they could literally be getting annihilated right now as far as I'm aware. Let's take a look at the drone feed on this objective. I'm not sure if we have to go in here yet. There's enemy spotted. Okay, well this is not too bad. It's nothing too crazy. Oh, I can just destroy this with air? Do I want to? Are those all hostiles? Oh, they have heavy weapons. You can see that. Okay, I don't really see any civilians, but at the same time, I don't think this dropping... Oh, these numbers... Okay, they actually go down, and I haven't gone... Okay, they haven't gone up, so maybe I shouldn't use them just for fun. Let's see. Do we have anyone we could send here right now? I think we have to wait for them to get to the base. So we'll skip ahead. Oh, we have an ambush. Damn it. Okay, drone. Did they already die? Did they already... Oh, really? Okay. I've lost 2 KIA. I'll be honest with you, it was a little fast. I couldn't get to them in time because the game didn't slow the time down for me, so that was a little cheeky. Let's get these guys to cancel their orders. And the same goes for this patrol. No, same goes for this patrol. Cancel your orders, get you back to base. These guys are all gonna go back to base, obviously. I feel like that could have paused the game. I feel like it didn't. Could have just walked onto an IED, I think. Send drone. Assign. Helicopter. Okay, you guys got 2 wounded. Let's take a look at this if there's anything crazy going on. If not, we'll just let it go. Get the helicopter over there. Send maybe a Humvee with a vehicle and a demining vehicle over there. But it might just be just an IED they stepped on, which is... Okay, yeah, it looks like it is. Okay. So why don't we... Alright, so let's send a demining vehicle to this area. So we just gotta send... is it blaster? And I guess we'll send 1 light infantry in a wolf. And we'll order them there. And then maybe... I guess we can do this. So we'll send... Let's take a look. I'm running like low on stuff just because I've been... We'll send in rangers, which is kind of a big objective. So we'll send 3 infantry, do 4 infantry, and then we'll send tin can because it can carry 2. Bison can carry 2. And then once they get there, we'll just use another strike from an aircraft. So the helicopters are on the way. They're going to reposition to that base. I'm not sure, how do I maneuver... Okay, supplies. Let's go. You're going so fast in the background. Okay, so this is the new supply convoy. Okay, so we're going to FOB fighter, number of supplies to transport, we can just send 4. Okay, this is kind of cool. I guess continuous, I don't want to do that. We're just going to... Can we send them in a helicopter? Is that possible? If that's possible, that'd be a joke. I don't know. See, I don't know if that works. I don't know if that works. We could send... No, let's not risk it. Maybe someone else can find out for me and then let me know in the comment section if that works or not. I would be interested in knowing if it does work. Okay, so we'll send 2 infantry with this convoy. They're just going to assign... They're going to drive over with 4 supplies. And that's going to happen... I guess whenever... I press unpause. I'm taking a look. Aircraft, I guess it don't really have anything to do with that. Just look at it. Okay. So we have a lot of stuff going on now. And obviously this is only with just like 1, well, you know, basically 2 sectors. But we might have... Oh, we actually did defuse the Okay, that's good. We got rid of that IED already. That's good. These guys are driving over there. We got... Okay, they're driving to their base. And then I don't know when the supply convoy is heading out. Is it heading out now? Oh, it might be heading out at 4 o'clock. Or 2 o'clock, I mean. 4 o'clock. I'm stupid. I don't know what's at 2 o'clock. So at 1600, we should see a vehicle or a bunch of guys leave the base. They're coming back finally. It's so annoying I can't see them over there. It's kind of scary, honestly. And there it goes. Okay, here comes a supply convoy. So I'm not really sure. Okay, so it is a vehicle. It's a Hemet. And we do need it to be covered. So we're just driving that along the road to go deliver supplies to this base, which only has 2, has a limit of 6, so we're just going to send 4 there and hope that it does the job. As we are approaching the area, I should have sent an IED vehicle with this group of people. Let's do drone feed. It would be nice to get another A-10 strike in. I mean, that was pretty good. I'm just not sure if I can destroy civilian infrastructure. Well, I can. I just don't know if I should. I don't think I should. I think we could probably do pretty good here. We could send a vulture in. Ooh, that's going to be a bombing. Okay. What's a good target here? That's a lot of people right there. Hopefully they stay there for 40 seconds. That's kind of a big if. Our vehicles are approaching. Just going to take a look. They should be here almost. Okay, our vehicles are approaching from the northeast. They do have 4 guys on board. Oh, they actually just over to the other village over there, including some special forces. So I'm hoping they make the difference. I'm going to have to call in some more airstrikes on these people because I don't know if this is going to be effective enough. Alright, so the striker, I'm hoping it has, I just don't know what it has. Is that the 50 or the Mark 19? It looks like a Mark 19 from this, the height of the launcher. I just smacked my face so hard. I didn't okay. Hey guys, so about that town. Yes. Well, we know that that mission's going to be completed now because they just destroyed the town. That was not very good. I didn't mean to do. I didn't realize it was such. See, this is why we need descriptions. It needs to say, okay, like strafing run, bombing run. If that said indiscriminate laser-guided bomb the size of a fucking Ford F-150, I probably wouldn't have dropped it on civilian buildings. But I didn't know that, so I just said click. You know, as a commander, you would have an idea of what is under your control. I don't think we really have to like watch what's going on there. We have the superiority. We didn't even see, I don't think they liked what we did there. But we'll send these guys back home, and let's pause. This is going very fast. So we've completed this mission that we just did, and then we have a new mission, which is time to strike. Okay, I'm getting so many missions, and I don't know if I have enough time for it. There's another mission that popped up over here. Oh, there's two missions. Okay, they're kind of the same. They're like from the same branch, I guess we could call it, the same mission branch. So, yeah, maybe for the devs, if you're watching, A, thank you. Game is really awesome. There's a technical over there. B, we really need some descriptions from these air support things because it doesn't tell me. Like, this could be a nuclear missile or anything. A Moab, I know what it is, but that's about it. Oh, this looks like it'd be an awesome target for an A-10 run. But I feel like we're... okay, we'll deal with that in a second. Let's go back out.
Yes, sir. Visual on target.
So our supply convoy is almost there. That's awesome. And these guys actually... No, that's a lie. This is the actual convoy. People going there. The supply convoy is way further behind. Okay, so now we could actually send hearts and mines. Let's take a look. Hearts and mines. We'll send... one light infantry and one boar to the village of Basharab. Assign. They're going to leave in about 55 minutes. We're going to not send a lot of guys out because we don't have a lot of people in here. And I don't know how to buy more. I don't have any points, so I can't buy these guys. So we're just going to have to like just suck it up for a little bit as we're really thin on our amount of men that we have right now. I feel like I don't have a lot of guys anyway. Let's take a look over here. We have 32, which includes like, oh, okay, that's everything. That's all of our stuff we can call out, including like some of the IED vehicles and stuff. Although I guess there's some of them are on this patrol or sort of, supply run. Do we maybe send a drone over here and see which one is more interesting. Maybe we'll blast this, right? Alright, so it looks like the other town, the other objective, has two technicals, a bunch of guys bunched up, but now we've seen that we can't just willy-nilly drop ordnance on stuff. Maybe the A-10 run, maybe, although I feel like these mud huts would get destroyed by an A-10 run. We might have to call it here, as our supply convoy has basically almost reached the destination. We're going to be coming back to you soon with more War Room, in which we're going to figure out how hard it is to hold two sectors and not just one, and maybe we'll find out how we get money, because we need money. That being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let's see you guys in the next one. Cheers.